Hey dear viewers, it's time for one final death battle reaction for 2019, All Might versus Might Guy. Of course, always check out the original content before you watch this video, and uh, going into this fight, I don't really know either of them. I guess I know Might Guy a little bit more because I watched a little bit of Naruto years ago, but other than that, I really don't know anything going into this matchup. So I was actually debating whether or not to do a reaction to this because I really don't have any stake in either of these characters, but I guess I'm going for Might Guy because I know him slightly more. I've seen him a little bit more, and these are basically like superhero-esque characters that do stuff because, it's the right thing to do. Kind of like American superheroes, but in Japan. But that's who I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for Might Guy, but it'll be interesting to see who wins in the end. So, having said all that, let's get started, shall we?
Slash battle. But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Okay, let's see. Great, it's 3D animated. Reading the actual comic.
Don't worry. I am here. So cool. The amazing costume, those bursting muscles, that
Looks like a puff
magnificent hair.
smile face.
You must be a worthy opponent for an arm wrestling contest. I accept your challenge.
Fight!
I can't lose. I have the power of youth on my side. You're inspiring, but no one can defeat the symbol of peace. Incredible. Let's take this up a notch. Give me your best shot. I won't hold back. That's a promise.
I love the animation.
Dynamic entry. Nice trick. My turn. Texas. You can take a hit well, but what are you really made of?
Love the music. This is like finale material right here, right now. Now, I am sorry that it's taken me a while to get to this. And they did say that they were giving All Might, they're using him in his prime.
But I'll show you exactly how hard I've worked. Sixth Gate of Joy, open! New Hampshire!
It seems like a Captain Falcon sort of opponent.
Seventh Gate, open! Daytime Tiger! This is nothing for a hero like me.
He stopped smiling.
Screw it. You wanted my best? Here it is! United States of
His ultimate move.
Never give up. Eighth Gate of Death, open. more? Bring it on!
This might be a tie, because this is like a death sentence. I mean,
Charge! Go beyond! Good fight. Let's do it again.
double KO.
Looks like All Might might not be all right. Well, All Might was an incredibly powerful and inspiring hero. But then again, the same could be said for Guy. All
Yep.
Might was super strong with plenty of good training. Without his gates, Guy wouldn't have stood a chance. Right. Keep in mind that each of All Might's feats we covered were performed while he was in an injured state. So for this comparison, we multiplied each result by 60 as per All Might's own estimation of his power. For example, remember how he was similar to Gigantomachia, who busted a hole through a freaking mountain? By scaling the mountain to the pine trees beneath it, it's easy to deduce the blast necessary for this would be about 2.5 gigatons of TNT. With the multiplier, that would be 150 gigatons in All Might's prime. That's 3,000 times stronger than the biggest nuke that's ever been set off. But here's the thing. Even with the multiplier, we know Guy was faster. And while they've both learned to fight a wide variety of opponents, Guy was trained all his life, and boasted a more versatile set of abilities and techniques. So with that much speed and skill, Guy already had a pretty good advantage, so long as he could hit All Might harder than All Might could hit him. So to answer that, let's check their strongest attacks. All Might's greatest known feat would be the moment his smash created a massive storm, one that extended beyond the horizon. By taking the average mass of a thunderstorm, which is huge, and the 10 seconds it took for All Might Smash to create it, this comes out to a little over 24 gigatons of TNT. In his prime, this punch would equal over 1,440 gigatons. 28,000 times stronger than the biggest nuke, from just one punch! Holy hell! Unfortunately, it's impossible to lock down a specific number in this way for Guy's strongest attack, Night Guy. However, we can scale him to similar characters we know to be at lesser levels. In this case, base form Naruto. God damn, we can never get away from this little twerp, can we? Well, Night Guy did serious damage to Madara, whom Naruto's normal abilities stood no chance against. Obviously, Naruto gains a lot more power when he accesses Sage Mode, Kurama's chakras, Six Paths powers, etc. But Night Guy is certainly more powerful than Naruto's base form at the end of the series. You know that hole in the moon we mentioned? That was made by pulling all of Naruto's base chakra out of his body and blowing it up. And I mean all of it.
Most of his chakra has been siphoned off.
We've actually covered this before, and that blast was 480 petatons of TNT.
Never heard that
What's a
phrase,
petaton, you ask? Well, it's a whole lot bigger than a gigaton, that's for sure. Simply put, the gap in power put Guy several leagues above All Might. Also, Guy's superior speed ensured All Might couldn't avoid such a blow when it really mattered. Like, you know, in a fight to the death. And yeah, Guy using the 8th gate means he'll die later, but he still won the battle before that would happen. And that's still a victory. All Might was remarkably powerful and certainly a challenge for Guy. But with his gates open, Guy had the speed, versatility, and power to take him out for good. It was a mighty tough battle for all, but All Might wasn't a match for one powerful Guy. The winner is Might Guy. Hey, thanks for joining us for another season of
Okay,
Death
that was-
Don't go away, we're about to reveal when the next season starts. If you want the battle track from this episode, you can get it in the link
Next
below.
battle
You can check
will
out more
start-
videos over there. No stopping, no stopping, no stopping. Let's rock, burn it up,
Wait,
get
yes,
up, get 'em up, put 'em up.
Okay, that was a good fight. I'm glad that Mike Guy won, and definitely, if you like my outlook, or if you like anything I do, please take the time maybe to subscribe, only if you want to. Other than that, have a wonderful day and happy holidays.